Hello, and welcome to Sarah's Sugar Shack. Right now I'm playing Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition, and this is part 30 of my playthrough. On our last adventure, we headed to the Manor of the Wicked, ran through that dungeon, and then went back to Dahngrest for a lot of scenes. Many of them were quite touching, though. Carol did decide to come with us, took us right back to the boat. We were headed off to Mount Temza, but first we have to go back to Dahngrest for a lot of money spending at the inn. We need to stay at the inn for 5 times total to get some scenes. A skill for Carol, sorry, and some skits. Okay. Well, I was doing some grinding between the recordings too. Oh no, it's not going to be voiced. Anyways, I'll tell you after this. So, phew, I can't sleep. Hey, Carol can't sleep. Yeah, I had this bad dream. Bad dream? I was dreaming that everyone was about to die and I was trying to run to save them, but no matter how hard I ran, I never got any closer. That sounds like a pretty bad dream, yeah. I got so scared that I woke up. Well, if you can't sleep, at least you won't be keeping us up with all your noise. uh, you don't know? Well, maybe that makes sense. Carol, you talk a lot in your sleep. A lot. And I added the a lot because it's a lot. How would I know that? I'm asleep when it happens. Haha, yeah, I guess you're right. Carol, if you're still shaken up about the Dawn's death, it's not just what happened to the Dawn. I don't know what I should do for brave Vesperia. I don't even know what I can do. I still have to figure that out. I see. And that's why I've been having some trouble sleeping. Do you have worries that are keeping you up, Yuri? Nah, not me. I'm a man of action. Heh. Thinking about things too much just makes my head hurt. I prefer moving my body rather than those rusty gears in my head. It suits my personality better. Ah, if only. Your personality? Huh. I wonder what suits my personality better. Maybe if you went to sleep and had a good dream, it would help you figure things out a bit. I can't keep running away to my dreams. You wouldn't be running away. You'd be dreaming so that you can come back to us. Yeah. I'm sure once I go back to the inn and lie down, I'll be able to sleep. Don't worry about me. You go on ahead. Gotcha. Even if he reasons things out in his head, his heart is slow to follow suit. I guess that's just how he is. Perfect. Alright. That was number 1. Now this is number 2. Dawn. Oh, good. It's with his cannonball. Anyways, this is just about him wanting to get stronger. And then Harry sees him and watches him. And eventually we get a skill from this. So I'm going to tell you my story during this because I'm not going to voice him going, yeah, yeah. So I did some grinding and went to Nordopolica to get some kelp so I could make my seafood stew or whatever. And I decided to go to Ospio to see if I could trigger this one scene for Judy's spear side quest, and it worked. So I was really excited and decided to go to Amead Hill so I could get the other one that I'd missed earlier. And of course it wouldn't trigger. So apparently after you finish Amead Hill the first time, you have to go back into the dungeon immediately and go all the way up to the Blastia, and Rita names it. And if you miss it at that point, then you're screwed, and you can't get Judy's spear. And it's really frustrating because you can still do like almost the rest of the side quest. You just get to a point where Kaufman's looking for your spear and she can't find it. And she says, we'll let you know when it comes in, and it never gets any further than that. So I guess there's going to have to be a third playthrough so that I can get that. That's so frustrating. Oh well, that's life. Okay, anyways, so Harry here is just giving Carol the Dawn sword so that he can practice with it. So we have to like come back and stay at the inn so that we can practice with it. Yeah, his stance is weak. He needs to keep practicing. You have to keep staying at the inn. Oh, woo! That's not actually what his mystic art is, thankfully. But now he's learned the special skill, which we already had because we carried it over from the first playthrough. But we can use his mystic art now. So with him and Repeat, I believe you actually have to like do like their special skill is missable. Whereas everyone else, like, you pretty much can come across the weapon that has the special skill. Okay. And I don't think I lost count, but I'm just gonna stay. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We're done with that, thankfully. And now we're gonna head off to a tavern after we speak. I'm so glad we're doing the Mount Temza dungeon today. I've just been so tired. Like, just exhausted. I actually had to take a nap before I could even eat dinner. Oh, shoot. I went too far. Anyways, so I took a nap and then I ate dinner. I'm so glad that... Oh, no, shoot. I didn't go far enough. So that hopefully it'll keep me awake, because if we were doing another one with all like the constant side quests, I'd possibly fall asleep while recording. I wouldn't put it past me to do something like that either. Okay, so back when we had the standoff with Palestrali, he got crushed in the stampede of onlookers and he ended up like that. Hey, Estelle. Damn it, she always has to be like this. Leave me alone. Question mark. You're gonna heal me and then I'll owe you tons of money, huh? That's quite a scam. Humph. No, that's not true at all. The man wants to die, Estelle. You should leave him alone. You think I'm gonna die from a puny little wound like this? Even a little scratch can get infected, and then even the infection can spread through your whole body, and then you die. It happens a lot. He's so grim. You can't be serious. Let's go, Estelle. Please, hold still. It shouldn't hurt anymore. Sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, let's go. Why would you use your healing arts on someone who tells you not to? Master, I just wanted to make that person happy. Every single one of a princess's actions is exceedingly meaningful. Countless people are affected by what you do, and if you're not careful, they can result in confusion. Isn't it better than sitting around doing nothing at all? Yuri! Sometimes the best course of action is taking no action at all. What about all the people back in Halure that Estelle helped? They're grateful for what she did. Are you aware that due to that action, a strange rumor of the appearance of a princess of redemption has taken shape? What's so bad about that? Once you get people's hopes up, they expect things from you, and these expectations grow and grow until their hopes are finally dashed against reality. Once you fail to live up to their expectations, people become discontented, and this results in chaos. Dun, dun, dun. But luckily, none of the townspeople are aware that their princess of redemption is in fact the princess herself. To rule an empire, you must think rationally, and not be swayed by fleeting emotion. You are not cut out to sit on the imperial throne. It would be best if you stepped down from the candidacy as soon as possible. Harsh. What should I do? Here, take this. This is the Imperial Crest. The Imperial Crest. Sorry, that was horribly done. I thought it was him for some reason. Look at that and put some thought into your actions. He is harsh. Keep your chin up. I'm okay. Master Drake told me to put some thought into what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about whether my actions are really the right ones for a future empress. I see. Good luck with that, Estelle. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Don't sell it. Oh, right. This is for one of Raven's titles. Ah, it's been a while since we've seen you in here, baby. What's happened to you? Oh, what a nice surprise. I've been running all over the place on the Dawn's orders. No way, baby. Are you kidding? You and hard work don't mix. Going on a world tour is pretty nice. You should try it sometime. Tee-hee-hee. I'll bet you've been partying it up everywhere you've gone, you rascal. By the way, your friends don't seem like your usual crowd. You haven't been trolling the local high schools for jailbait, have you? Nah, not at all. Ah, good. Well, let's have a drink next time you're free. See ya. A friend of yours? Just someone I know. I know you two seem pretty buddy-buddy, old man. Carol, let's keep our nosy questions to ourselves, eh? What the hell's her problem? Okay, the real reason I came in here. Teehee, Sassoon de Morin of the Trendy Sweeties Celebrity Guild at your service. She'll give us things if we have fashion sense. Oh, but we haven't a single thing. Okay. Oh, and just make sure I got the stuff in here. I did. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to double check if we've now triggered another part of Raven's scene. No. Oh, okay, no, not yet. Perfect. So now we want to head to Mount Temza. I've got everything all stocked up. Oh, but I did do a lot of grinding in between. Better double check my stock. Oh, yeah. Gotta have lots of potato. Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew. Let's get out of here and head to Mount Temza finally. Oh, such a bad habit. It's just pressing like L3. Like, oh, why is Baul not coming to pick me up? Oh shoot, and I went the wrong way, of course, too. Here we go. Awesome. And Mount Temza is just due south, past the pirate ship boat. It's the Dragon's Tail, I guess, because that like bottom west continent just reminds me of a dragon, like its little feet, you see, and then it's got its mouth, it's breathing fire, and I don't actually think that this is, oh, whatever, that's that. So here we are in Nordopolica. Why did I go to Nordopolica? We want to go to Mount Temza. Oh my goodness. Clearly, I am too tired for words. Okay, so we want to go to Mount Temza, which is like right in like the dragon's chin, or like eyeball, I guess. Right down here. And this area would have been blocked off earlier. There were a bunch of ships that were like congregated right here, so you couldn't get by. But luckily there's a beach right here. And you can head all the way up the little eyeball Mount Temza. And fight this sand thief first.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
It kind of sounds like they're saying worth it. I don't know. Was it really worth it? I don't think it would be. Ah. Okay, save. Mount Temza, alright. Sit back and enjoy this.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
Oof.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apathea too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apathea all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey! You guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Mount Temza.
What the heck is this? The mountain everyone's been flattened. What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
There was a town here.
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
Treasure chest. Alright. Oh, another scene, of course.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally. It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
There are probably humans that can do something like that.
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened. So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
Before you were born.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Uh-huh.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but... What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
Right? Let's go.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
But first, let's go down here. And get treasure chest. Later, there'll be a giganto monster there to fight. Oh, missed him.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Oh, Infernal Emperor, rise from the depths of the earth. Power that controls
Okay, awesome. Up, go. Fight this guy. Missed him again.
We do battle with all our might.
Ugh, come on, Weasley, get out of there.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Oh, Weasley. Okay. Ahaha.
I'll take him out. It doesn't seem fair. Daniel doesn't look like he has a wall to lay on. Force field.
Smile of wavering darkness.
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Oh, what do you got there, Weasley? Oh, he's okay. Alright.
We got a head start.
Let's take care of him quick.
I'll blow you away.
Den of this modest land. Still power to try so shine.
Oh, I didn't get to use my burst dart. Oh well. I guess I could put like half damage on or something. But I do like killing things quickly. So our sorcerer's ring isn't strong enough yet, so we have to come back to get some of the good stuff. Fight Mr. Celery Head here. How could I lose? Ooh. So you're fighting against people who have apparently traveled back through time, keeping their skills and weapons intact.
Breezy, slippery, crackly, boom!
That's what happens when I get serious.
That was interesting.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
I love her pink shield, it's so cute.
You're done. Oh, 6 encircling stars, be as light and repeat.
Your tail?
Your tail?
And so of course we are going to have a monster in a box in here somewhere. Oh,
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
usually he's knocking everything over. He's a miniature pincher, but he's more like a cat than a dog sometimes.
You thought you could win? Too bad.
There are some people outside and he's just going nuts.
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
Maybe.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Mm-hmm.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors.
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then, things would have been so much easier to...
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Apparently, though, from the way you talk, not 15-year-old girls. Those,
Oh,
they're
jeez.
okay.
And it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Entelakea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool.
He is an
I
old
thought
man,
only
you
Imperial
know,
Knights fought in the war.
35.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Okay. Up the path we go.
We do battle with all our might.
And another!
Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
All right, who's next?
Ultimate tri-soul shot.
You thought you could win? Too bad.
I hate these celery head guys. Not
We'll
because
destroy them in
they're
no
like
time.
difficult or annoying to fight or anything. I hate celery, and they remind me of celery, so.
That's what happens when I get serious.
I actually better check on the cooking. And when you come back here the second time, up here and then a bit lower down, there's going to be these like flying rabbit things, and you'll need to like fight a lot of those because one of Rita's books, it's one of her best sub-weapons, plus it gives her levitation. You need like 15 of the bunny earwigs, so you need to fight a lot of them, but in the definitive edition version they don't have any in your first run through, which is really annoying because I'm pretty sure they're there in the like first run through on the 360 version.
This is a Critian city?
Was a Critian city.
More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
Oh, that's so funny. At the exact same time he did that, Weasley's hackle rose and he ran back to the window because he'd finally calmed down for a second.
The hunting blades!
Judith!
You.
Oh, you got underboob.
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan.
Oh, I love her spear. I know I say that like every
Hey,
episode, but
nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting. This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Rita's my hero.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
It's geese. No wonder Weasley's getting so riled up. The sky donkeys have arrived back in our neighborhood.
Leave. Now.
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia. Their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Oh, so cryptic.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing that Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
Wow.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Apparently.
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself.
So there's nothing down here. But you can see that is quite a sad sight. We'll save here. And this. Ooh. And I guess let's just push on through.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Azure Door!
Oh, infernal emperor, rise from the depths of the earth.
Din of this Repeat!
Should be almost mastered that by now. There are like areas in the wall that you can shoot to. And I wasn't sure if you could get them
I'm taking you down.
before you get sorcerer's level, sorcerer's ring level 3 or not. But now I can't remember what they look like, so we'll see if we come across one.
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good.
Okay. Like I think, nah. Well, anyways. Oh, maybe up there is one of them. Oh no! Back attack.
This is the end for you! Magic hunger points!
And another! Breezy.
That was easy! I just keep getting stronger!
Yeah, you better. Ah, here we go.
We do battle with all our might.
Oh, infernal emperor, rise from the depths of the earth.
Brilliant light be as a wall to
The
a
race of innocent waters.
force field.
Are you done already?
Oh, good. That got us a lot of money that we don't really need. And a limit bottle, because who doesn't love a limit bottle? And I think, like, up there is one of the places that you can hit for,
Prepare
and
to meet your doom.
the wall will kind of crumble.
And another!
Oh, infernal emperor, rise from the depths of the earth.
Severing Bank!
Smile and silver brightness. Spread angel ring. Arise.
Repeat!
Oh, I keep forgetting to, check if he's mastered. Oh, anyways. Quickly check on the cooking. Perfect. Oh, we can't go down here yet.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Let's just get it over with.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Awesome. Alright, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna call it quits here. It's a bit of a shorter video, I guess. But like I said before, oh no, I'm really sleepy, and it goes right into a long scene and then a battle with Tyson and Nan, which is a secret mission, which I just do not have the brains for tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, or check out another video where I'm not quite so tired. Thank you so much and have a great night. Bye!